So in this video, I want to help you guys out on how to size a gun given the compressor you have for your vapor blaster. So as you all know, I sell this HTMR gun, which people upgrade to over this gun, which is the China gun, and it also is found in a lot of retail cabinets. So basically you can blast much faster just by swapping out guns. This thing performs way faster. But a question that I get asked often is saying, hey, I have this gun and this compressor, what size do you recommend? So first we're gonna talk about a retail cabinet, or if you have one of these, we're gonna head over to the workbench and I'm gonna show you how to measure what this gun, your current gun, is capable of CFM wise, and then you can make a decision on to get a comparable HTMR gun. Okay, so let's say you have one of these guns in your retail cabinet and you wanna order an HTMR gun and you don't know what size to order. Let's just assume you're happy with the air consumption that you currently have, how much your compressor currently runs. If you're happy with that, or if you just want to know, what you want to do is you want to take off this plastic nozzle, the nozzle nut and nozzle, and just put it aside. Okay, so let me do this gun here. Okay, so in here is an air jet, and we want to measure the orifice size of this air jet. So this guy here, I can already tell I know what it is. So I pick a drill bit that kind of matches that, and you can see that guy goes in there with a little bit of drag. And what you can do is, you know what size drill bit this is. Email me this information and I can size you or tell you which HTMR gun is most comparable to your retail vapor blast machine gun. So most retail cabinets, I will tell you that they come with a 7.5 horse gun, okay, 25 CFM. And the reason they do that is the bigger the gun, the better it works. You get a perceived, it'll work better, right? But let's say your compressor can't keep up. Well, then you might want to downgrade to a smaller gun, unfortunately, or you have to upgrade to a better compressor. But I will tell you a story. I had a customer who bought, he has a retail cabinet. His retail cabinet came with a 7.5 horse gun, 25 CFM, but he had a 5 horse compressor. So he bought the 5 horse HTMR blast gun, he installed it, and he emailed me, he's like, dude, this gun is no faster, it works the same. I'm like, okay, let's go through this process, and he measured the drill bit. I'm like, listen, you went from a 7.5 horse gun, 25 CFM, to a 5 horse, 16 CFM. It is the same speed. You're using a lot less air. So you have the option of either running the 5 horse at the same speed and consuming air, or order up the 7.5 horse jet and nozzle, and you'll be back up to consuming this amount of air, but you'll be blasting much faster. He opted to buy an air jet nozzle, and he's up and running 7.5 horse apples to apples comparison, and the gun's much faster. So that's just one way to determine what you have. You can email me and I can help you out with sizing a comparable gun. Okay, the next way you can size your gun is you basically look at the specs of your compressor. So every compressor usually comes with a sticker, and it'll come with a CFM rating at 90 PSI, and then usually sometimes at 40 PSI, and sometimes at full pressure PSI, whether it's 125, 150, 175 PSI. For example, mine is a 5 horse 2-stage. It is rated at 19 CFM at 90 PSI and 17 CFM at 175 PSI. So what you really want to look at is the 90 PSI CFM rating, because that's one that's going to be a little higher, and then when you're running your compressor, it's typically going to be not at full pressure, right? And they supply less CFM at full pressure, at closer to cutoff pressure, because the pump is fighting the tank pressure. So that's why that rating is lower. So that's what I would do. Look at the sticker and then get the closest gun available to that. So let's say mine is 19 CFM. You can go with the 5 horse, which consumes 16 CFM. That would probably be the best match. The next size up is the 25 CFM. So you can run a larger gun, but the problem you're going to run into is you're going to eventually deplete the tank and the pump can't keep up, and then you're just going to have to sit here and wait for your compressor to keep up. Now, by all means, I usually throw a larger gun in when I can. If I'm doing a small part, 10, 15 minutes of blasting, I'll throw in a bigger gun just to get it done quicker. But if I'm going to be blasting here for an hour or two, I'm probably going to select a gun that's a little less than the CFM of the compressor so it can stop and start and keep up with the demand. Okay, so that's one way of doing it. Okay, the third way you can determine CFM, or let's just say you have a compressor and it doesn't have any stickers, no labels, it's old as heck, it's dusty, and maybe it's not even working like it was brand new. So you have no idea what CFM it is, right? Well, I came out with a video up here. I'll link to it. You can calculate how much CFM your compressor makes by timing a certain PSI range. So let's say 100 to 120. You time how long it takes to go to 100 to 120, and there's a formula, and it'll tell you what CFM it is putting out in that range. So I like to do this test from 80 to maybe 120, okay? Because that's where your CFM is going to be the highest. That's where it's going to be operating when it's blasting. So you can run through that formula, and that's a great formula and a health check for your compressor because, hey, let's face it, the pumps wear out or the reeds get dirty, the disc valves get dirty or whatever. So you want to get a baseline for your compressor if you have no idea how it works or if it's new to you. My old pump on this compressor was putting out half the CFM because it had a bad valve or whatever, and I couldn't fix it. Parts were obsolete. Got a new pump. Bam, I'm up to the rated spec. Okay, so those are 3 ways you can size your gun. You can email me if you have a retail cabinet or whatever. Just email me. I will help you size it, but I just wanted to do this video to help you guys out. You can look at the sticker on your compressor, and also you can calculate the CFM. Just remember, the gun, you can buy a new air jet and a nozzle, and I have a chart on my website which determines the setup, the CFM consumption based on the compressor you have. And as far as sizes, here's everything that it's available. Got the 3 horse, 5 horse, 7.5 horse, 10 horse, and this is the 15 horse. These are all the sizes available. 15 horse is only available in boron carbide. Okay, so this is 12 CFM, 16 CFM, 25 CFM, 37, 38 CFM, 45 CFM. Also, boron carbide nozzles are available in 3, 5, 7.5, 10 horse as well. I just don't have it shown here, but it basically takes a new nozzle jacket and the nozzle itself. All parts are interchangeable, and to go to different sizes, you need to swap the air jet and the nozzle. Okay, those 2 parts determine which size gun gets built up. And I have a chart on my website that kind of goes over what you can do. I think that covers pretty much everyone from low to high CFM. All right, well, that's it for this video. It's real quick. Links will be in the upper right and in the video description. Thanks for watching.